Hi everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. I hope you're all okay. Welcome to any new subscribers, welcome back to any returning subscribers. It's great to have you on board and to have your support, and I'm happy to think that you might want to join me today for episode 9 of the Altered Book series, which is in the Bohemian Gypsy style. We've now made cards, journal cards for all the areas that needed journal cards. We haven't put any ephemera anywhere else. Just take that off, I was gluing that piece down again. We are now at the stage where we're going to be covering these next pages. So I want to cover these two here. This is a plain side and this has got a pocket here, and then going to cover these two plain ones here. I think that's probably enough for today. So I thought we would use some of the Wicked Pixy's Bohemian papers today. I'm just going to put the light on. Hold on. I'm not sure that's going to make a huge difference. It's a bit of a dull day today. Well, it's been on and off today, really. So I'm going to use her papers. So on this double page here, I thought we would use this one up here. We've got a pocket, haven't we? So maybe this one would be better in the pocket side, so we can have that up here outside of the pocket. And then this lovely girl here, who looks like she's just thinking about something. And then I thought that this paper matches the edging on here, and this is a lovely sheet, I think, so that will fill in any gaps. Okay, so I just put the book to one side, and I'm going to just go straight down the middle of this page because it has got a line, so you can see. We'll take off the edges on here if we can. That's it. It's got a lovely kind of beautiful brooch there on the corner. It's very pretty. Like an old-fashioned style brooch, really. And yes. Right. I just had to take my glasses off for a minute. Right. Now, I think I might... I did manage to tear the other piece, so I'm just wondering... I'm always wary of trying to tear off these narrow pieces because sometimes it doesn't work out very well. Okay, right. Just going to ink round these just lightly, only because of the white on the edges. The white fibre from the paper. I've been sort of having a think about how I'm going to decorate the cover outside the book. It's kind of something that is kind of playing on my mind a bit, really. So what I'm going to do is put this piece down here, I think. Or maybe we'll have that at the top, like that. Can you see okay? And then a piece of this to go underneath there, like that, I think would be nice. So we'll get this piece down. So this book is getting a bit bulky. Actually, just thinking, I've left all of the ephemera in that we've made so far, so I think I'm going to take it all out and keep it in order of pages. So nice journal cards, and I think that will help me going forward. So I haven't made one, I don't think, for the top pocket yet. That one and this one, and then this one here. Oh, two more here, 1 and 2, and that is it. Okay, so keep those in order. That should help me now with this side. It still feels bumpy, but I want to put this here. So if I put this here, and then we want a corner of this to go in the pocket, so hopefully we'll have enough down there like that. Okay, yes, so I think I'm going to put this across the bottom. So I want a strip of this, and I'm just thinking, how wide do I want it? I think I have it on that side. Right, okay, so I'm going to tear it down lengthways like that. Oh, I can hear Paddy Dog trampolining on the bed. He can be very naughty at times. It's a little scallywag. Honestly, it's always up to mischief. I might cut that because I think that's going to go all peculiar. So I think I will cut it, and we'll have that part underneath the book, that straight edge. I mean underneath the other sheet. Oh, can't even talk properly. Okay, it's the end of the week. It's Friday evening, early evening. So, end of a long week. Having said that, I do think time is going very, very quickly. So I'm just going to put the book upside down here like this. I just want to sort of gauge where I want this piece. And then we'll see what we want down here. I think that would be nice. I'll just get my pencil, put a mark there. And there it is. line it up on the board. Right, hopefully that will be enough for both. Right, so we'll ink that edge because we've already inked around the rest of it. Okay, right, let's get this down. So I'm going to put it like this, I think, because I don't want this too near, too close to this signature now, because it's getting very curvy here. So I'm going to use the glue stick, and I'll do it on here because we're going to glue over the top of that anyway. I'll have it up that way, and I think we will just glue along the bottom a thin bead, because maybe up that outer side, because I noticed that some of it is not sticking. That's it, it's not sticking down. That's okay. That there, and then we take this piece. Hope you can see me. And again, I'm going to use the glue stick on the book page itself. And I'm going to go around the edges with art glitter, just a thin bead. Just to give it a little bit more sticking power. And I'm going to put this up the top here and line that up like so. Actually, that needs to come over just a tiny bit, like so. Okay, so give that a good press down. There, so that's that page. Oh, it's very pretty. See, that still needs a bit of glue there. That's it. I like that because she's got this colour is mirrored in her dress there. And obviously we're going to have it this side like this. If that's wide enough, we may have to cut another piece. So I just, where did I put the other half of this sheet? Oh, it's here. Right, so okay, so I may need to work out now. This is the tricky bit, I think. I've got to work out this pocket here. So we have it like that, and our pocket's here. I may just draw a line. Paddy's crying. I apologise for that because Daddy is outside talking to our next door neighbour. So now I can just use my ruler, hopefully, I do find these particular shape pockets difficult. So, ink round this. Oh, having a crafter lunch. Everything's falling down. Moving that out of the way. I've already inked round the rest of it. That's good. Right. Okay, so my idea is that this should fit in here. Kind of to the top like that. I don't want too much here, although I don't want this to come down here too much, because I find it goes all a bit peculiar. So I wanted that there, so we've got that lovely brooch which kind of mirrors that blue. And then on the bottom we've got our other piece here which we will ink round. Okay, let's just put the lid on that. Now, this is only going to go up to here. So what I think I will do is this will go down here, lined up like that. And then in here, we're going to have a piece of this. Now, I think obviously that's not going to fit now. I need something to go behind that. So as this is kind of ledger paper, I thought we could use a piece of this. This is French ledger type of invoice paper. So maybe we could have that here, because it's got this lovely red colour here. So let's take the edges off and see how we get on with this. If not, and we'll use this other piece of this. Right. Okay. Okay. And my bin is now under my desk because I'm obviously conscious that where it was, things were getting lost, and I suspect they may have gone in the bin by accident and I hadn't noticed, or I don't know what the explanation is for my little stamping slot to go missing if it didn't accidentally go in the bin. So not too sure really about that. Okay, we just want to take this edge off if we can. I don't want to take too much off, you see. I think that's why I struggle with these small strips, because I only want to take that small strip and not too much more. Cool, that's worked okay. Okay, so now let's see, what piece do we want? Still want this here, so I literally just want a piece. Now I may chop that down now. I'll see, so I just want a piece like this really. About that tall. And to tear it to there, and then so I'm trying to kind of gauge the width I had there at the bottom. Some people make this bit look so easy. I really struggle, as you could tell. Right, so I've got it there and I've got it there. That's about right. And it's going to come to there. So if I chop it about there, that's enough to tuck over the top. Okay, right. Beautiful writing, this is beautiful. Okay, let's get the book back. So we're having that there, and we're having that there like so. Okay, so we do want to cut it or tear it up here. I'm just going to allow a bit extra, like so. And I will, I think, take this off and have a straight edge here, like that. And we'll ink round this bit. I'm going to ink round the whole bit because I don't know how I'm going to place it for a minute. Okay, so again, I want it sort of there, and this I think can go underneath, perhaps about there. And then we're going to tuck some of that over. Okay, so I'm going to put this piece down first. So I want to take some of that off. I've got it at the highest point there. To about there. I'm just going to draw a line like that. Okay, so it's going to be like that. And this is going to be like this. So I have to keep checking. I just want to make absolutely sure. So this is slightly wide now, so I'm just going to trim a bit with the scissors, and then we'll rough the edge. So that's kind of there-ish. This is here, so that's got to go up higher. That's going there. Still need a tiny, tiny bit off here. Okay, so Just making sure where I want it now one last time before I glue it down. So I want it there to go about there. Right, take this piece off and I'm going to stick this on like this. Okay, right, and then I'm going to piece off. Because I forgot to do it before I glued it. I'm just going to get my pencil eraser. Just rub out that line. Okay. And then turn that back. And take that out for a minute. And then fold this over there like that. Press down. Okay, so now we need this piece first, down here like so. Okay, so I just get my glue book. Hope you've all had a good week. It hasn't been too stressful for everyone. So this piece I am going to put a little bit of art glitter down. And we've now got the weekend to look forward to. So on Sunday we have our little granddaughter's second birthday. So we're looking forward to going to Hampshire and seeing all the family, which would be lovely. I know it's forecast for rain. Well, around here it is. I don't know about Hampshire. Just hoping that's going to be okay. Right, so now we want to put this piece on. Turn that over. Yeah, she has a rare genetic condition called cardiofasciocutaneous syndrome, CFC for short. And bless her, she's doing extremely well considering all the trials and tribulations, bless her, that she has to go through. She's just actually starting to stand up on her own, which is amazing. I know for a 2-year-old you probably think, oh gosh, but yeah, she is behind for her age, but we never thought she'd get this, you know, this far with developing. She's developing at quite a you know, quite a fast rate, so we're very, very pleased. And Mummy, my daughter Charlotte, is absolutely amazing with her. Absolutely amazing. She really is. Now, I just need to see if I can just want to pull that up a little bit. hard to see if this is straight or not. Right, that's better. Happier with that. Okay, so that's the first 2 pages done. Right, that was difficult. Okay, over to the next pages. Right, I hope you can still see. I've lowered the camera a bit just to give you a better view, because I just thought that my last views were a little bit high, I think. Right, so I want to put these on here, so this should be quite straightforward. We're just going to cut this literally in half, I think, because it has a very wide border on it, I must say. So yeah, so halfway is there. And we're going to put something something kind of underneath, and I thought maybe we could have some blank, maybe have it down. Yes, it's difficult to know because I don't know at this stage whether we're going to have pockets or not. So actually, as this is clear, and if we have them up here, we can leave this because we could put pockets on at a later date. So, okay, let's do this. Just lining it up with the board, like so. Okay. Okay. I hope the bin's where I think it is, because I'm not looking, I'm just putting them under the desk. They probably have a huge pile next to the bin and not in it. Right, that's one. Okay. Okay, let's going to line this up as best I can on here. Okay, another one for the floor. Let's line this up as well. Okay. Yeah, so I'm kind of toying different ideas for the front and back cover. I've never covered an actual book cover before. And when I watched Tammy Van Antwerp covering hers, she made it look so easy, and it set me to thinking about my own, and I thought, oh gosh, no, she set the bar really high, Tammy, you did. So and we were doing this kind of in tandem, but I'm behind as usual. That's why I've gone through the book a couple of times recently and culled it a little bit with taking out a few of the pockets and things and some of the pages, because it was a huge book. Okay, so we've got that side, so I think we will have this lady here. And we're going to leave that bottom, as I said, because we're going to then have scope to add something on there, I think. Right, okay, let's get that down so we can use this as a glue book. If you look in the light, you can see where the glue stick has not covered over, even though you think, you know, you're making it extremely sticky. I'm sorry, my lines, my thin beads are not very straight. Goodness me. I have good days and bad days. There, it's not too bad. It's going to spread out anyway, so I'm going to have it away from the, just check that's okay. Again, it's not as straight as I want it to be, so I have to stand the book up, I'm afraid, so I can see. Okay, that's better. So I'm keeping it well away from this centre signature now that it's getting bulky on either side, because I don't want it all sticking up in the air. It is laying flatter now, so I'm happy about that. Okay, I'll take that off for a sec, and then that's going to go here. So again, oh, it's very sticky. Yes, I'm looking after Harry on Monday, my eldest grandson of 9. Arthur's 9 too, but he's 3 months younger than Harry. And it's Arthur's little sister, Maisie, who's going to be 2 on Sunday. Just standing up for this. So, school holidays, so I said I'd help Mummy and Daddy out and have him. He's a good boy. He doesn't make any fuss, as long as he doesn't get too bored. Right, that's those 2. So I'm happy with those. So we've now covered this one and this one. So we've got a card or tag to go in there. This one we're leaving these because they're blank. I do like the colour of them, and we're going to put something along here, some type of pocket. So I'm just thinking, have we got time to do another couple of pages? What are we on? We're on 30, 35. Okay, let's see what we've got that we can use. So we want oh, this is quite nice. It's on the back of some music paper, a Gypsy love song it's called. So we could have that there, and we don't want to use her, I don't think, because I don't want to chop her in half. So these are Wicked Pixie's pieces from her Bohemian kit. I'm just having a quick look to see what I've got. So I think we've got this one. I think this will do. I think these two will be nice on this page here. Right, so let's get this torn down as quickly as we can. Again, I'm just going to go down the middle. It's quite obvious, it's 2 pages. We don't want that one. Release them with covered, you know, 6 pages. So that will be good going. I'm going to have to trim that tiny bit there, and I'll just rough it up with the scissors for speed. So this is going over on this side here. I'm going to turn the book round. What we'll do is we will have, I think we'll have it down to there, and we'll have some of this at the top. So, okay, we're going to tear off a strip of this. I only need, I'd say we only need this. This is one of Liana Scrap's pieces of her now. Is it called, it is Bohemian, but it's something like light, as in, you know, well, I'm going to cut that because that can go underneath. Got a bit shaky hands today, so I do apologise. It's my thyroid, sometimes it makes me shake, even though it's underactive. I think I have the odd day when it's a bit more hyperactive than it should be, so we just want to trim that to the same width, like so. Give this an ink round. Okay, so we're having that down the bottom and not too close to the signature because of that curve, and this is going up here. So let's give this some glue. Just going to put a little bit of art glitter along each side and along the top. I hope I didn't move you then. The cable seems to be hanging down for some reason. So we will put that. Sorry, forgetting that I'm not in camera now. Getting carried away. So I want to put that more to this side, like so. Okay, and then we're going to glue stick this piece some art glitter around it. Okay, and making sure that I know it's upside down. And I've got to make sure that it is in line here and here. Cool. Okay, so that's what that one looks like. Need a bit of glue down there. And that. Okay. That's very nice, I like that. And then this one. So we could have that in the back and this on the side like this. I don't think there's a right and a wrong way. It's always full of images, you know, her paper. So I don't think there's a right or a wrong way. So we want to tuck some over before we glue that down. So I have that there. And how far down do we need it? So I want it about there, out from there, and it's so hard with this paper being so curved, you know, the pages now, that I'm struggling to see where it needs to go. Okay, there for a minute. Let's ink the top and the, well, actually, I think that's a straight edge, so we'll ink this side instead. And bring the book back. It seems to have a bit of dye in it, that bit of glue there. I seem to feel like I'm working a bit awkwardly today. Okay, so that's going to be there and there, like so, and we will remake the thumb hole. Like that. And what I'm going to do is, this is not actually stuck down, this is stuck in the crease there. I just want to get that out because I want to take some of that off. trim it down so there's not so much bulk near the signature. So it doesn't have to be neat, just want to get rid of that there, like so. Okay, now this can, no it can't, we have to cover this side first. So, okay, so here's our other piece. I already know that isn't going to tear very well. Sometimes it tears really easily. Okay. So we just want, I love this gold pattern around here. It's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, now book back. So I only need, so I do it this way, but I want this the other side, if you get my drift. So we want it to start about there and pencil to there and there. Okay. Hopefully I haven't chopped off my mark. I haven't. I do sometimes find that I do chop my mark off when I've torn the paper. Right. Okay. And this is our outer edge because I want that gold showing. Bring back the book. Let's take that paper clip off and I want it in a bit. I think that's perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to do that and glue the back of it. And then glue that down down like so, because I don't want it to move. Right. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Come on. So that's perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it. I haven't put any art glitter around it, so it's going to come up at the edges, so we'll do that. Like so. Okay. Okay, I can see that needs a bit of... It's always these little corners that need a bit more glue. So, just going to glue this down now. I've taken the bulk out. So I'm gluing all along there, down into here, and down this side here. And then that is going to... Oh, I should have put the thumb hole in before I glued it down. Where is it? I suppose it... Oh, I can feel it there. So let's get the... Like so. And then we're just going to have to put a bit more glue. I find these soak up the glue anyway. In fact, they probably could do with some Beacon 3-in-1. So if that does come up, because one of the other ones came up afterwards, quite a while afterwards actually, that's what I'll go around it with. A lovely dangle from Crafts by Kathy. Oops, sorry, I have just, that's that cable. Okay. Right, so we have managed to cover some more pages. So I hope that wasn't too boring. So we started from here. We've covered that one, this one, and the pocket. This one, we're leaving this down here for now because we're going to put something there. And we've covered this one and this one. So we're going to make a journal card for there next. When we start making our journal cards. So now we've got one of these for next time. We've got one of my least favourite ones, that one and that one. And we've got an unusual one that's up the other way. Not too keen on that. I was thinking of gluing this down, but this is already double paged. Yeah, I don't like these pages. I want to feel like I want to take them out. So then there's a side pocket, another one of these, blank, with just a side pocket here. And then we get on to these, which I'm excited to do. And then I'm going to put an envelope here. So I may think about what I can do with these, because don't actually like these ones that go up here, because these particular size ones, things fall out anyway. That's glued down because that's what I did. So only thing I can do is glue it together and have, let's see, we've got a side loading pocket there. We could glue it together, or I could unglue this maybe glue the pages together and have a top loading pocket, I think. Yeah, that's what I'll do anyway. Not for now, I'll do that off camera. So next time we'll be covering a few more pages. Okay, so these are the ones we've done. So we're getting there slowly but surely. You know, we've got these left, but it's not as much as we had, and taking out more has actually allowed this book to go back into more of a shape. And also, I know I glued these end papers down to the end of each cover, but I wanted to use them, but it gave this a lot more strength because this was all bagging out from here, from the back. It was all loose. I could have put my fingers all the way down. So I strengthened that and glued that all down. And what I could have done, I suppose, is I could have, before I glued these sheets down, I could have put some sort of fastener and glued them in between the pages, but I didn't. And to be honest, I can easily attach one to the spine and have it coming out, and I just don't know what to cover it with. I'm still thinking about that. So that's it for tonight. So thank you for joining me. This is episode 9, and this will go up for, let me see, what's today? This will go up for tomorrow. Probably put this up for tomorrow evening. Okay. I don't seem to have Sunday on my scheduling list, so I'll think about what we can do for tomorrow. So I'm making those Woodland Fairy pieces, so now I'm thinking about something to put them in. So either a little journal or a folio or something like that. So that's what I'm thinking about at the moment. So watch this space. Anyway, take care everyone. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.